Alright y'all, thanks for joining me. It's Mikey P for a real fishing adventure today. I'm down on Lake Dardanelle. I have zero clue about anything anywhere on this body of water. So that's what we're doing today. Maybe not much fishing, but we're going to go explore and we're going to look at some of these backwater areas that might be good in the spring for spawning fish. And just pretty much just looking at everything. So we're going to hope that the boat runs fine. It's about 29 degrees right now. You could do without that, but it's supposed to be like a high of 46 or something today, so it will warm up a little. And not sure what we got for water temp here. Let me see here. Oh, 39.3 degrees. Probably not catching much in 40 degree water. So stick around guys, we'll see what we can discover. Got ice along the shoreline there. Tells you how cold this water really is. I don't think it's going to be very conducive to catching bass. Water's not super clean either. Dingy. In 2 feet of water, I can't even see bottom. There are signs of lily pads in here, so I'm guessing this will definitely be a spawning area here. Somewhat solid bottom. If the bottom itself is not solid, at least the roots would give them something to sit on. So this is probably a very popular area where they spawn that everybody knows about. So right here I saw a pot of fish, so I decided to stop here for a minute. Made a few casts towards these fish. I couldn't tell what they were, but they looked big enough. Maybe they could have been bass, so I was throwing just like a stick worm or whatever. Couldn't get them to go, so I decided to get out of this spot. Not convinced fully that they were bass. So here, you know, just putting around some of these backwaters and some of these areas where it looks like they might spawn in the spring. And I was checking some of the wood in shallow water, and it seemed like the wood was in really shallow water, so I'm not sure about that. This area I just got back into. You go under this bridge, and then there's a big shallow area off to the right that looks like it would be a spawning flat. So I followed the bank along here, and it was very shallow, so I decided I better get up on the trolling motor because I didn't want to hit anything with the big motor. So just use the trolling motor to get in here. And once you get past this little pinch point, it was surprisingly deep in this little cut, or cove, whatever you want to call it, but it was like 35 feet deep. So again, I saw that there was some sort of fish, not sure what they were, but even if they were just crappies, I thought maybe I'd try to catch something, but that again did not go very well. And this spot I got into, it was very shallow, and again, you just kind of idle in and hope you don't hit anything. And it just continued to get shallower and shallower the farther back I got here. And you can see there's vegetation on both sides of the boat, so it just tells you right there it's not very deep. You see the boat kind of acting goofy there. I hit a stump with the front of the boat. So then I went into this other little back cut and hit another stump, and it bounced the boat off a couple stumps in here, and then finally I'm like, well, this is getting to be a little sketchy, so I don't want to be wrecking stuff, you know, when I don't need to. So I get turned around and go down this other cut, and I figured I better go on the trolling motor so I could at least see stuff before I hit it. And once I got in far enough, and it had been a while since I saw any stumps, so I just got it back on the big motor. And again, I just idle back through all this stuff. And most of these cuts and bays that I've gone into, you get to a certain point where it just gets too shallow and you can't go any farther. So turn around and head out of there. And apparently it's still duck season in Arkansas. So I saw a lot of duck boys down there. Hopefully it didn't piss you off too bad. And basically just a lot of running around. Go in here, go under this bridge, come back here, go back under this bridge, and just looking at all this stuff. And a lot of it looks really good, or can be good in the spring. So this back little cove, same thing, you know, I just idled around and saw it's not very deep back there, but it looks like it could be a really good spawning area. So just pop her back up and away we go. We'll look at the next spot. So kind of the same deal. You get under these bridges, and then there's just like little bays and coves. And again, this one looks promising, but you get back to the back end of it, and eventually you're stuck. There's not much water back there. And you can see the cooling tower there for the nuclear power plant. I thought, you know, if I had any chance whatsoever of catching a fish, it's got to be around the nuke plant, because they should have a warm water discharge. There's a pretty good look at the cooling tower. It's a pretty cool looking deal. Nice. Wow, I actually caught an Arkansas bass. Woohoo! Sweet deal. That's awesome. Nothing special, but that's my biggest Arkansas bass. Booyah! Thanks, buddy. Hopefully I can catch another one. I do not know why I didn't take a picture of that fish. Didn't think of it. Oh, something bit it. There's one. Oh, that's a decent fish. Here, baby. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Now, I'm taking a picture of this one, dang it. Not screwing that up again. Alright, got a nice picture. Looks like a female. She might have eggs in her already. Don't know, probably 2.5 pounder. Thanks, baby. Bye. Well, all right, let's see if we can catch one more. Be all right with that. Oh, that's... Huh. I felt like something bit it twice there. Missed it both times. It's no good. Alright, y'all, that's a wrap on this one. Like I said earlier, this was mostly about exploring, and that's what we did. I saw quite a bit of this lake. I forgot to check my GPS, but the last time I looked at it, it said I had gone 50 miles, so that's some getting around. I didn't fish a lot of the stuff, but I did happen to get lucky and catch those too. So that was pretty cool. Those are my first Arkansas bass ever. Considering this is the first time I've ever been here. So it's just starting to rain right now, so it's time to get off the water and get back to the hotel, get something to eat, and probably go to sleep. See if I can find something better tomorrow. There is a lot of water out there, so definitely not going to run out of stuff to look for. So do appreciate you guys, and leave a like, consider subscribing, I'd appreciate it. And until next time, I'll catch you later.